Hi everybody. How is everybody? It's a cloudy day here in Maine and I think it's close to 30 degrees. Come on, Meg. Okay, Maggie. Right between my legs. You know, Mag, Maggie is with me all the time. I wanted to find the herb book that I like to refer to all the time, but for the life of me, I can't find it. So it's either in two places. It's in my car because I read it a lot, or it's down to my dad's house. This is an open collaboration and it's called Garden Series 25. And I'd love for you to join in. It is an open collab. And what you do is just put that title in the title bar. And I'm the host, Brenda. What we're going to talk about today, I'm using this herb through seasons at Chesterville Maine. And this is it right here. And it's a beautiful book. I just wish it had color pages, but it does not. I guess we can't have everything. I'm sitting here in my recliner in my craft room. I'm still plugging away at it. Ray was supposed to help me put up my new curtains today, but he's out sawing wood. But that's okay if that's what he likes to do. And I am so warm. Today I've been sweating. I don't know why, but I have been. Okay, we're going to talk about herbs are good companions. So let's see what the good companions are. Let's start off with anise. Anise is an annual. Plant from seed. Sow early. Harvest as seeds are ripe. Strong scent. Bug-free, friendly to coriander and other seed herbs. I have had anise come back before, many times. And I think it all depends how harsh our winter is. And now it's balm, lemon. It's a perennial, tea, herb, strong smelling, and bug-free. I have a lot of lemon balm. Basil. I usually do a little crop of basil. I make a little tunnel and cover it up because basil, the beetles absolutely loves basil. They will eat it right now, the Japanese beetles. Basil, it's an annual, friendly to all the garden plants with tomatoes. My basil's somewhat planted close to my tomatoes. Borage. Borage is an annual, grown from seed, aids growth, aids flavor, and protects strawberries. I never knew that. Broom, perennial shrub for calcium in soil. Reputed to grow best with lavender. Maggie, make up your mind. It's hard on me. Okay, calendula, which I love for tea. I grow a lot of calendula. Annual, grow from seed, sow early, deters asparagus beetles, tomato worm, and other garden pests. I ought to put some of those in my greenhouse because remember I had tomato worm. Never had it before in the greenhouse, but I only put my greenhouse up last year and it was late going up. Caraway. It's a biannual plant with anise. Plant from seed. Harvest second year. Foliage is strong smelling and bug repellent. I grow castor bean. It's an annual splurge family. It eradicates plant lice, repels moles, grows from seed, grow very large plant at the end of the road. Seeds are poisonous. Remember that, seeds are poisonous. Chives, perennial, plant as borders. Datura, perennial, Japanese beetles dislike it. Warning, seeds are poison if eaten. Dead nettle, perennial, deters potato bugs, improves growth and flavor. I have just the plain nettle, and I have so much of it. I have people calling me all over the local couple of towns here. Dill, annual plant seeds or small seedlings make successive growing. Plant with coriander, caraway, anise throughout the garden. Flax, annual and perennial. Plant both perennial and annual for potato bugs, extermination, blue flowers, and very attractive. Garlic to protect roses from rose bugs, aphids, and Japanese beetles. Oh yeah, if you got rose plants here in Maine, especially the wild ones that come from the ocean, oh, the Japanese loves it. They have such a strong smell, and the petals of the rose makes wonderful rose water, but we had to get rid of all of ours because of the beetles. So now when I want it, I just go down to the coast and pick a huge basket and bring it home and dry it. That ends that problem. Let's see. Geranium, oh, my favorite. Species and cultivates white or scented geraniums, perennial to rid garden beetles. Insects dislike them. Hyssop, we grow hyssop. It's a perennial plant near grapes, used as a tea plant bacteria. Lavender, we grow that. It's a perennial, a moth preventive, bug free. Loveridge, I have a perennial loveridge that comes back year after year, and it probably gets over 6 feet tall, starts to flower, and then I start cutting it back. It's beautiful. I'll take a picture this year if I can remember. It's a perennial, strong, it's celery smelling plant, bug repellent. When I make tuna fish, I go down and cut some loveridge because it tastes so good. Marigolds, an annual, improves the soil, controls root disease and bean beetles. We grow marigolds. We grow nasturtiums. Nasturtiums, annual, controls aphids, whiteflies, striped beetles, squash bug, and woolly aphids. Nettle, perennial, increases flavor and taste of the surrounding plant. Essential oil, stimulates rich humus formation, rich in iron, vitamin, used as a mulch. Plant near broccoli, early spring salad green. I had a whole box, almost half the size of a banana box. I had an order come from Alabama. I shipped it down and they were so happy. I gave them roots and all, and it is taken over like crazy. They love it. Onions, perennial and annual. Enters something with plants thought to repel rabbits. Rabbits, I don't see too many rabbits here. They're usually up behind our property on the hill. Parsley, biannual, grow with tomatoes. We grow parsley. Penroyal, tender perennial, repels ants, fleas, and flies. And if anybody's pregnant, they should not take penroyal. It's in the mint family, and you can get sick. Some people use it. A lot of Amish use it for tea. Peppermint. It's a perennial, strong smelling, bug repellent, repels mice, rats, put in runs, used as a tea. Petunia. We had a goat named Petunia. Petunia. It's an annual, plant with beans for protection from pests. Rosemary. We raise petunia, we raise rosemary. Plant with sage, wards off cabbage worm, bean beetle. Rue. Oh, back in the day, they would take rue and they would step in the house and start going all over, taking the bad spirits out. Repels horseflies and houseflies, aphids, black flies. It's municipal. Leaves may give rash to some people. Let's see, we have sage. I grow sage. You won't believe how much of this I grow. It's a perennial plant with rosemary for carrots, peas, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. Southern worm, it's a perennial, moth repellent, enemy to cabbage worm and harmful butterflies. Spearmint, I grow that. Perennials, repels ants, aphids, rodents, and flea beetle. Strawberry, perennial plant, near spinach and borage. Summer savory, I grow that. Oh, it's good. Plant with beans, repels the bean beetle, used in cooking with beans and onions. Oh, yeah. Tansy. We have all kinds of tansy. It grows wild here in Maine all over. It's a perennial, controls ant, aphid, flies, fleas, moth, Japanese beetles, good for compost, leaves for moth, preventive. Tarragon, it's a we grow that. I've got tons of tarragon. Mine's probably about 4 feet tall. Actually, I gave the Amish a whole bunch of young plants last year so they could have a crop this year. It's a perennial. It repels insects. Thyme, it's good for plants in the garden, repels cabbage worm. Valerian, perennial, attracts earthworms, helps vegetables, makes a spray for health of plants. Now Maggie, don't. Valerian, I believe, if you look that up, I think the root, I'm not sure, you'd have to look it up, that the root is good for sleeping. I believe it's just the root. And I think you can get gummies or capsules or something as well at the store. Woodworm, it's a perennial for fleas, slug extermination, cabbage fly, black flea beetle, repels small animals, used as a spray, care for young seedlings. I don't grow woodworm. Yarrow, I love yarrow. We've got the most beautiful different patches of yarrow. It's a perennial, increases the aromatic quality of herbs and helps vegetables. There you have it right there. So, again, this is a little bit about the different herbs and what they help and don't help with. I hope you enjoyed this garden series 25, and please join in. Let me know what's going on with your garden. Now, some of you folks down south must be already getting ready to plant, washing pots. Yeah, you gotta be. Because I have an uncle that lives down there, and it's been pretty nice. So, have a great day. He lives in Florida. Strawberries are coming, guys. Plant City, yum, yum. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, please leave it in the description box and I'll try to answer it for you. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you on my next video. Bye now.